everyone. My name is Ryan Pauken, and today I will inform you on the nuclear power field. This subject is important to me because I am graduating in May with a degree in power plant technology, and I hope this is a field I can get into. And also, it should be equally important to you as the environmental issues are something we deal with every day. My three main topics I will be talking about are the two different types of reactors, the value behind nuclear power, and what is the fuel waste and where does it go? Have you ever been driving down the street and seen these massive structures and wondered what they were? These are the cooling towers, and they are used to cool the steam and turn it back into the water to start the whole process over. And those clouds you see coming out of the top of the cooling towers, all that is water vapor with zero air pollution. With the millions of dollars companies spend on employees having top of the line training and buildings that are made to be indestructible, nuclear power can be put into a new group as one of the safest and cleanest ways to make energy. In the first type of reactor, we have a pressurized water reactor. The water is kept at a very high pressure, around 2200 psi, and the water is kept around 600 degrees Fahrenheit. The reason being, the higher pressure you have, the more it takes for the water to boil. So once this hot water goes through the cool water, it turns the steam into then sending it to the turbine, spinning the turbine blades, which are connected to the generator, creating mechanical energy into electrical energy, which then goes out to the grid, or as you may know it, the customers. In the second type of reactor, we have a boiling water reactor. In this type, you cut the pressure about in half to about 1000 psi, and the temperature stays around the same, about 550 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the water and the boiling inside the reactor takes place, the steam is then sent out through the pipes to the turbine, once again spinning the generator and sending it out to the customers. After the steam energy is used, it is then condensed back into water and pumped back to the reactor to be boiled into steam and start the whole process all over again. So what's the value behind nuclear power? According to NEI.org or the Nuclear Energy Institute, they say every dollar spent by the industry is the creation of $1.04 that goes back to the local community, $1.18 at the state level, and $1.87 at the national level. Each plant generates almost $16 million in state and local tax revenue a year. These tax benefits go to schools, roads, and other state and local infrastructures. According to the World Nuclear Association, fuel costs for each plant varies. Natural gas is at a staggering 89%. Just behind that is coal at 78%. And only at 14% is uranium, which is the fuel used to make nuclear energy. With natural gas and coal, you will be constantly refueling. Whereas with nuclear, the refueling cycle is on an 18 to 24 month process for refueling purposes. So what is exactly nuclear fuel waste and where does it go? Nuclear fuel waste is the uranium that comes out of the reactor. It is still highly radioactive and very dangerous to human contact. So they store it in these pool-like structures for several years until the reaction process stops. Once that happens, the fuel can then be stored in a dry cask storage container and kept on site. That fuel is never fully used, and in some countries, recycling of unused fuel is allowed. But the United States has yet to approve this motion. The amount of fuel waste from other forms of energy like coal, natural gas, would be equivalent to 10,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide and other emissions each year per person. In nuclear, a fraction of that, at 39.5 grams of waste for every person a year, was zero air pollution. In the documentary Pandora's Promise about nuclear power, scientists claim that energy consumption will double by 2050 and perhaps even quadruple by 2100. This is due to the developing nations, which will be in need of more energy. Nuclear power is a clean and reliable way of making sure we can make enough power to keep up with energy consumption. I hope everyone can take something away from this video, and thanks for watching.